Hey guys. Hey, Julie Saillant here. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry. I have been so busy with the master numbers. I've not done a video for you guys in a couple of weeks, and I apologize. I've been busy with clients, but no excuses. I apologize because I love you guys, and I just think the world of you. So I do apologize. I haven't had you on schedule, and I was like, I got to make a video tonight. And I'm like, I got to get to the nines. I haven't tested the nines in so long. So please forgive me. If this is your first time here, my name is Julie Saillant. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. We are all family here. I am a intuitive light worker, star seed. I am an animal communicator. I help people by helping them find their gifts, get them in alignment, right, with their true soul's purpose and why they're here on planet Earth and what you're here to do. And I just help remove any blocks that you have. I use light language, which is speaking in tongues, which is very, very helpful for animals and for people to heal you. And I love doing what I do because I myself am a master number 11, and I was stuck for years, decades, because I chose to push my gifts away because I was scared and I couldn't get out of my own way because I was crazy. But here I am, and this is what I love to do. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So I was born gifted. I was born this way. From the time I was very small, I was able to speak with animals. And from the time I was very small, I was also able to know what people were thinking, feeling without them telling me. And I could also feel their pain and feel their joy. And I am here to help you by doing channel messages for you with your ancestors. I do use cards. They're only tools for me. I don't need them, but I do them to help you kind of stay on track and to guide me. And I don't use astrology here. We use numerology, and I'm not an expert. I admit that. So this is a collective reading. I mean, hopefully something will resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Hopefully if this one doesn't, the next one will. If you'd like any sort of links to work with me, all it will be in the description box below. And this is for life path number 9. Okay. Now, if you've been with me for a while, I always do a quick reading on what the number 9 is. I'm just going to go very quickly today because a lot of you have been with me for a while, and I so appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm growing the channel. I'm super thrilled. Please comment. I read every comment and I respond to every comment because I love you guys. And that's my truth, right? I know what it feels like to feel disconnected from your path. I know what it feels like to have everything right there. And you're like, I know I have gifts, but I don't know what they are. Or I know I have gifts and I kind of know how to use them, but I don't know what my soul purpose is. It's so frustrating. And that's why I do what I do, because I lived a long time just pushing my gifts away because I didn't know how to use them. And I just couldn't get out of my own way. And I was very unhappy professionally for a long time. And then finally, you know what? Something happened and I had a great job on paper, but I was miserable. And they told me that my services, my uniqueness was not appreciated. And for the first time in my life, instead of going, oh man, I was like, I'm free. And I want that for all of you, right? I want that for you. So this is why I do what I do. So let's do this. Just very quickly, if you're not familiar with the life path number 9, you guys are the humanitarians, okay? You genuinely love and care for other human beings. You are strong, you have compassionate hearts, you're down to earth, you're very musical, you have natural gifts of singing with music, you're very generous. You're here to help others. You're very good at helping other people be comfortable getting to their next level. You care a lot about souls, why people are here. You desire to change the world for the better, to bring a spiritual light into the world, right? Without asking anything in return. That's who you are. You guys are amazing. You guys are just rock stars. You would do well in the careers of nonprofit, fundraising, social workers, doctors, nurses, human rights workers, musicians, singers. Your shadow side lies in the way that you hold on to the past. Okay. Things are, overly idealistic. You have a need to fulfill and really be the best version of yourself that you can be. But sometimes that kindness and compassion can turn to something else because you can get very frustrated, right? And I understand this, right? Because I'm an 11 and we're kind of similar in the way that we work. Your shadow's also in your need to always be giving, and sometimes to a fault, meaning you don't have any boundaries. You're very hypersensitive. You get overwhelmed very easily. You just have a higher calling on your life, and you're very hard on yourself. You expect the best from everyone around you and yourself. And sometimes you put these high expectations on yourself to the point where if you fall short, you just berate yourself, and you do the same thing with people around you, but they don't know that you've already put an expectation on them. So that's when kind of shit can hit the fan a little bit. But generally, that's who you guys are. You're amazing people. Now, I have already called in my team. And what I'm going to do is I'd like to give you some channel messages. So these are timeless messages, and then we'll get to the cards. So let's do this together. Let's take a deep breath together. I always do this. It just helps me center, helps you center. So I want you to take a deep breath in. And when you do, I want you to really focus on your heart, opening your heart as big as you can, like as big as this room, big out to your house, big all the way up to the stratosphere, as big as possible. Okay. So take a deep breath in. Focus on expanding your heart as big as you can, opening your heart, and let it out. Take another deep breath in, really big breath, opening your heart and just letting it out. Just going to call in my team of totem animals. So please be with me now. Thank you so much. I've already called in my archangels, and I'd like to call in your ancestors. Anyone who's watching me right now, this is a timeless video. Your ancestors, please come forward with any messages that you would like to give for the collective, for those that are watching right now that really need to hear from you, your messages of love for them. Okay, I have a lot of them coming forward, so let's just do this one at a time, please. Okay, so for the first one, they're showing me a woman who is sitting at home alone. You're in an apartment or condo, and you're working your tail off. You are working so hard that you've lost sight of why you're even here on this planet. You are feel completely alone. You're sitting in a room with the light on. You're a workaholic. You work all the time. You might even hold 2 jobs down. You are very responsible, and you work and you work and you work. And you feel as though you get nothing out of it because the work that you're doing, you don't love. It's not your right path. You know consciously and subconsciously that you're not on the right path, but you don't know how to get off and to switch gears. You think that switching gears is going to take a long time. If you have to go back to school, it's going to be expensive, and you don't have the money right now. You're barely making ends meet right now. You're trying to make everybody happy but yourself. And I did this for a long time. I know where you are. I get it. You are very much a people pleaser. You want to make other people happy. You have very low boundaries. So you have done what everybody else has asked you to do and what society told you to do. Go get a good job, put your gifts to the side. A lot of you are musical. Like I was saying, very, very talented musically, like very talented. And you're pushing it to the side. A lot of you are not doing what you actually are here to do because you want to please your parents. You want to please your spouse. I lived this for a long time. You are dying inside every day, going to a job that you either hate or starting to hate or sabotaging it, because all you're doing, you feel, is pushing paper around. You are making decent money, but still you're behind. You live for the weekends. And even then you dread Mondays. I used to hate that feeling on Sunday. This is how bad it is when you know you hate your job, you hate it, is when Sunday comes, Sunday afternoon, and you start getting that feeling like, I got to go to work tomorrow and I hate it. And by nighttime, you're just freaking out. That's a big sign, by the way. If that's happening to you, you're in the wrong space. Your ancestors want you to know that there's more for you than where you are right now. There's somebody out there, a male this time, who is so musical. This person can make music in their head without even trying. They don't need to go to school. They can hear something and they hear actual melody. They can hear it. Like when I hear music, I'm like that too. I can hear in different octaves. And you're doing something you like, but you don't love. You can see an ending. You're making great money, but you know inside of you that there's a rock star in there. But you have a family. And that family comes first. And you're trying to be logical about it, right? You're trying to be that logical person, like, well, I haven't had training in this, the music part. So I'm doing this other stuff. I'm making great money. So I kind of feel like I can't really switch gears. Why? I have a family. Why I can't leave everything I have, right? And go to zero. And I get that. And I'm not suggesting that. Please don't do that. I'm not saying that. Please, please, please do not look at me. Do not quit your job if you don't have something else in place, or quit your job because Julie said I'm musical and I should go. Don't do that. Have a plan. Okay. You need a plan. That's important. But I guess what I'm saying is your ancestors are saying to you a few things. One, you have the talent. Don't ignore it. Make a plan to get there, right? You could work full time and then do this on the weekends, even if it's just a Saturday and if Sunday's off with the family, even if it's just a few hours on a Saturday, right? The other thing they're saying is you're spending too much of your time trying to please others and you're not happy. And it's starting to take a toll on you because you can't keep this facade up much longer. You've been doing it for a few years now, but it's starting to really come out and people are noticing. You're not happy. And your ancestors are saying, please don't stay somewhere where you're miserable. You are talented. You have everything within inside of you. Stop looking outside of you, look inside, because inside in your heart space, that's the gold. There's also others of you that need to be journaling. You're amazing writers. You write all the time. You get downloads all the time. You go places and you experience things and different perspectives of different people. And then you take all that and reformulate it and then put it into words. And those words become a story, and those stories affect people. Like you can make people laugh and cry with your words. That's how good you are. But you're keeping it under covers because, again, it's the same scenario. You're working and you're trying to make everybody else happy, and you feel like you're in a rat race. You just feel like you're just going, but you're not getting anywhere. And you're not any happier today than you were a year ago. Your ancestors are saying, get off the track and start looking at and ask yourself the questions, what makes you happy? What is it that you're here to do? What does your soul want to do? And I don't care how crazy it sounds. If your intuition is saying something and your soul's saying something, it's important that you listen to it because they're never wrong. Never. Never. So listen to them. I got 11 cards for you guys. And the first set is your past challenge. The second one is your challenge right now. And the third one is your future. And I read these in a different way. So these are the cosmic cards. And for your challenge in the past, you got, and I haven't even looked at these, you got waning gibbous moon. Group activities are favorable, right? Group activities are favorable. This means stop trying to go it alone all the time. Please stop, please. You are much better on your own. Yes, you can work with other people, but you have the gold within you, not everyone else. They're saying that you are trying to find it within everyone else. You're trying to find it everywhere but you. This also may mean that you have tried working with other people before and it didn't work because this is your past challenge. And then you got, for the fixed stars, you got the Alpha, which is the snake's heart. And it says wisdom, knowledge, music, art, what I say, right? Strong passions, lack of self-control with the snake. And what did I say? I said art, it's not wisdom, knowledge, music, art, strong passions, lack of self-control. This may mean, this is your past challenge again. This may mean that you've had a lot of challenges around the shiny object syndrome, right? I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there, and I'm not really sure where I'm going to end up, but I'm just kind of ping-ponging back and forth. You need a plan. That's where your ancestors are saying you need a plan. You need a plan to move forward. It doesn't have to be perfect because it won't be, but you need something to just start down the road, right? And for your Egyptian, you got astrology, you got happy, H-A-P-I, which is the god of the Nile, passionate, caring, gentle, and kind. This is all in your past challenges. This says to me that you were non-aggressive, meaning you were so gentle and kind and happy. You kind of had this, oh, I'm just going to go here, I'm going to try that shiny object syndrome, which and also led to you doing some group activities with other people, trying to, collaborate with them, but it never really panned out. Because why? Because shiny object syndrome, people pleasing, and doing what other people wanted, right? You're getting in with other people. And so if you're working with one person or two people, they're like, oh, we should do this. And you're like, okay, even though inside you're thinking, oh, maybe that's not a good idea. You're people pleasing, right? For right now, in the now, your astrology planet, you got Saturn, focus, see, focus, structure, discipline, order. That's Saturn. And Saturn has been out every single night as a very bright star. I've been looking at it for like a good 2 weeks now. I'm going to go out there later tonight and it's still going to be beautiful. It's very, very bright, right? Focus, structure, discipline, order. This is now. This is in the now. So the past is what you've learned. This is what's within you. And that's what I was saying, right? Have a plan, right? And then you also got Earth. This is abundance, foundation, grounded, nurturing, mother fertility. This is everything you need within you, within your heart space and your mind, right? To be successful. Everything. The Earth is abundant. The Earth is the only planet that we have in our whole solar system that houses people. There's nowhere else to go, people. Like I always say, right? There's nowhere else to go. Abundance, foundation, grounded, nurturing, mother fertility. The mother of great ideas, the mother of invention, right? Abundance comes from being grounded and having a plan. And you also got nebula, message from the universe. Things are happening for reasons larger than yourself. Trust the divine. This is in the now. This is awesome. This is awesome. Think about this. In the now, Saturn, focus, structure, discipline, order. Okay, I'm making a plan. I'm deciding what I want to do. I know it's going to make me happy and I'm going to move towards it. Then you've got the Earth, which is through nurturing, being grounded, right? Having a foundation, right? Creates abundance because the Earth is the only place where humans live. And because of that, you've got the nebula, which is things are happening for reasons larger than yourself. Trust the divine. See the pattern here? You create the foundation, you create the trust, the abundance comes, and then you work with the divine. Awesome. Guys, these cards just fly out and I place them and I don't really even look at them. So when I get your channel messages, I say this, I can't make this up because it's not me. They're coming through me, right? God's coming through me, spirit's coming through me, the archangels, your animals, your ancestors, your guides, they're all here. So thank you guys for the confirmation. And these messages pan out and they're exactly what I was saying, what they're saying. That's just confirmation. Now the future is the flower moon, right? Beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful. It's like lilac. Love, laughter, celebration, happiness. You're not happy now professionally. You may not be happy personally. It's time to move on. You have one life. Let love in, let passion in. It can be hard to let go. I'm not saying it's not going to be easy, but what I am saying is some of you need to hear this. You have to stop people pleasing. You need to start living your life for you and take the last parachute. You have to. Or somebody's going to bull you over and take it, and then you're going to be like, what the fuck? Neptune. Nice. Vision, expression, compassion, openness to spiritual connection. The divine and spirit is here to help you. God is here to help you. Lord Shiva is here to help you. Whatever you believe in is here to help you. Your higher self is here to help you. And so is your shadow self. And then you got Jupiter. Growth, wisdom, intellect, spirituality, truth, and justice. Bam. Flower moon. Look at this. Love, laughter, celebration to Neptune, which is vision, expression, compassion, right? To Jupiter, which is growth, wisdom, spirituality, truth, and justice. This is, I'm living my life on my terms. And that means if I have to do something different professionally or personally, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's your life. You got 2 extra cards, 2 bonus cards. The first one is moon reading, the first quarter moon, which is strength, self-evaluation, determination. This is like me against the world. It doesn't have to be that way, but this is the way I see it. The first quarter moon, it's like the first quarter in a game is what I'm getting. It's like you have strength, you have determination, and you can make it. You can make it, but you have to believe you can make it. And then it's got Mimosa, fixed stars, right? Actor and mimic. And it says, transform like the butterfly, embrace change and letting go, new deeper connections coming. This is your last card. I cannot make this up. And I'm so happy for you. Think about this for a second. Strength, determination, right? To what? Transform like the butterfly, embrace change and letting go. Like I said, letting go, new deeper connections coming. This is everything you've ever wanted. It's a beautiful, bright star. It's a beautiful star that everyone can see. That's you. All right, my nines. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you sooner, but I'm here now and I'll try to get you on schedule. So I love you guys. Don't forget to leave comments. And if you want to book a personal with me, everything's in the description box below. All right, guys, take care. Thank you.